Hi everyone, I'm Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your mid-month reading, general reading for January. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to my channel. As a general reading, the messages may or may not resonate with you, so be sure to check out your moon and rising sign readings. And I also encourage you to check out videos from other readers. There are so many talented people out there, and general readings are just that. They are general for all people with a specific sign, and therefore cannot possibly resonate with everyone equally or quite in the same way. So you may find one month my reading resonates with you, and the next month another reader's reading may be more in sync with you. So please be sure to watch other readers as well. Also keep in mind each reader has their own style for layouts, receiving intuitive messages with the cards, and you may find that you click with one reader more than you do with others. There are many different spreads. For example, there's 3-card spreads, Celtic cross spreads, there's so many more. And there's also several variations within each type of spread. So I do encourage you to seek readers that you find that you feel connected to. This reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Gemini for the second half of January. So you start with the Page of Swords energy, Gemini. So there could be some secrets around you. There could be some secrets around you. There could be someone be coming in to tell you something or to enlighten you to the truth, or there could also be gossip around you. People talking about you behind your back, you talking about other people behind their backs, because the Page of Swords does represent that kind of energy. But the Page of Swords is also the pages are bringers of information and news. So there could be someone that is telling you something that you didn't know before, telling you truth, or it could be telling you gossip and spreading gossip, whether or not it's about you or it's to you. So just be careful for any information that could be coming in, and whether or not, and trusting that information and the validity of that information. Because you might, whatever information is coming in to you, if it's a truth that you are enlightened to, then that could be making you to take action. Because you do have the Chariot here crossing you, and the Chariot this is the card of Cancer, but it is about action and change and going on a new journey. So just be careful that whatever direction you're going in, whatever action you're taking, whatever change you're making, that it is based in truth and not in lies or gossip. And so just make sure that you are getting to, because I do feel like there's information around you, and you might not be seeing the entire picture, Gemini. And you do have the Knight of Wands below you. So this is in your foundation. This is the root of the issue. And the Knights these are the adventurers of the tarot deck. The Knights are the ones who are on the quest, on the mission. And the Knight of Wands is someone who is very lusty and free-spirited, very creative, moves forward quickly with passion and enthusiasm. And because this is in your foundation, or what has led to this situation, I feel like this is your energy, Gemini. It can also, though, because it is fire energy, it can represent a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But I feel like that this is your energy, and that you you took action or direction with something, and you might not have had all the information. And then something has been brought to light for you, and it's causing you to change the direction you're moving in. Okay, and you have the Eight of Cups energy here. So this is in your this is in your recent past or energy that may still be lingering, but it's moving to the background. So when I do a Celtic cross reading, a lot of readers will read your position, what's crossing you, your foundation, and then what is crowning you. I tend to do, once I've done the foundation, I go into the past position first instead of what's crowning you. And I do that because I feel like the past or past energies help to or lead to where you are in the current moment along with your foundation. And so I just feel like that is a better flow for me when I'm reading the cards, and that is why I've moved into your recent past position. So you have the Eight of Cups energy here, and the Eight of Cups is about withdrawing or retreating and moving on. You're abandoning something. So I think you started off with you started down a path here. You were very excited about it, very passionate about it, and I do feel like information came in for you, and it's caused you to abandon it, or to withdraw or retreat, and you've decided to walk away from whatever this was, and you took a change in a new direction. And so you're moving in a different path, and this is pretty sudden and abrupt. I feel like this was something that once some information came in, a truth, you were either enlightened to a truth, or you found out that someone had information, whether or not they were. And gossip doesn't necessarily mean that you're talking badly about a person. It could just be falsehoods, something that was the situation was not as what it seemed to be, or how it was originally presented to you. With this situation here, and that once you were enlightened to how things really are, what things really were, you decided to walk away from this path, and you're now taking a new direction, and you're taking action into taking a new path. Okay, because crowning you have the Two of Swords, and so with the Two of Swords energy, Two of Swords represents compromising, and it can also and making a decision. So I really felt that this was something that happened quickly, and that you made that decision. You made that decision to move in a new direction. Now the nice thing about the Chariot card is the Chariot does generally represent a positive change, positive action. It does also tends to represent being successful, as long as you stay focused and stay committed to the direction you're taking, that you will be successful in that path, or that new direction or change that you're taking. And so that's one positive aspect with the Chariot card. But I do feel like that you decided to make a choice to leave this behind and take a new action, and that this was more in line with your creative side, and what you care about, and what you're passionate about, and what really inspires you, Gemini, because it's you have the Ace of Wands here in your near future, what is developing from the situation. And the Ace of Wands is it's an opportunity for a new project, one that inspires you, one that can be something that lets you use your creative energy and creative focus. So I feel like you thought that you were on that path, and then you realized something, or something was brought to your attention, and it wasn't what it seemed to be, and now you're reclaiming that, and you're getting back on that, and the opportunity is coming in for you for that new project to move in the direction that you initially thought you were going in, but you weren't. And so now that you've changed direction, this opportunity, the real opportunity, is coming in for you. But do know that there will be a delay, because you do have the Seven of Pentacles here. And then the Seven of Pentacles energy speaks to waiting and delayed success. So it's not that there's not going to be success, it's just going to be delayed, and that you need to be patient and put some effort and hard work into this. And you have the Queen of Swords in the position of what's influencing the situation, or what you need to know. And the Queen of Swords energy, this is so this can be someone that's helping you. It can also be you, Gemini. It can be your energy. Queen of Swords is air energy. Swords are air energy, mental energy, and that is you, Gemini. You are an air sign, but it can also represent a Libra, Aquarius, or someone that has a lot of that in their chart. And but this is someone who's very self-sufficient, someone who appreciates truth, appreciates honesty, cuts through, excuse my language, the bullshit, and just gets right to business. And again, I feel like this is kind of linked to this, the Page of Swords, and being enlightened to the truth is what has influenced and what is influencing the situation in this direction that you're now going in. Because I feel like you have gotten down to the truth. You have gotten to what is real and what is kind of embellished. But you are being advised, because this is in the position of your hopes and fears, or the shadow work, things that need to be done behind the scenes, as the High Priestess. So you are being advised by Spirit, Gemini, to do trust yourself and your intuition, and just keep. The High Priestess can also be about unseen information or secrets, mystery, information that we're not aware of, information that you can only get by following your intuition or trusting your gut, and which is, you know, and the Queen of Swords, again, she appreciates honesty. She's a very self-sufficient person. So this is, I feel like, following the Queen of Swords, that this is about you being self-sufficient by trusting yourself and listening to your intuition and letting that help to guide you forward. And then you do have the Five of Swords energy for the potential outcome or where you're headed. Now, I'm going to clarify this, but Five of Swords can be about, it's about conflict, and it's about battles. And so this could be you struggling with an internal conflict. It can also be a conflict and a battle that you're having with others. And it could be related to whatever this was, whatever truth came to light, or if there's any kind of gossip or lies around you and you uncovered that truth and that information. This could be this could be the conflict that you have is with the individual or individuals that were leading you astray. So it can be about that, because the Five of Swords also does talk about bullying, violence, abusive relationships as well. So I do feel like, because this is in the position of potential outcome, that by you taking this new path and this new challenge, whoever it was or whatever it was that was perhaps hiding the truth from you, I feel like by you now taking this new direction and this new path, some people are going to feel a little bit bent out of shape from that. They're going to be, it's going to cause some tensions between you and them, because you are embarking on your own journey and your own path, Gemini. And but the one thing with the Five of Swords is, you see, so that with the Five of Swords energy here, even though it is about conflict and battles, this person is victorious. And so it is also about victory, but sometimes it is about victory coming at a price. So you could be losing, for example, you could be, because you're not doing what perhaps friends or people who you thought were your friends, you're not taking the path that they want you to. It could be causing conflict and battles between you. You will be successful though in this new path and new journey you're on. That also could create jealousy or animosity between you and these people that you knew. But you will be victorious, but it will come at the cost of some friendships. So that's an example of how the Five of Swords can play out. It's just an example. It doesn't mean that that's your situation specifically. But that's an example of how that victory can come, where it's a victory that comes at a cost, comes at a price. Oh, but you do have the Six of Pentacles here, clarifying it. And the Six of Pentacles is about give and take. It's about reciprocity. So it's and generosity, and it's giving and receiving help. So one of the things that can help to mitigate this and mitigate the the negative side to the Five of Swords, where you could be the cost at which the success and the wind comes at is by making sure that there's some generosity there, that there's some giving and receiving. That if, for example, you have an opportunity as you're moving forward in your new direction to make a compromise with someone, that maybe you should consider that compromise, and really, because that could help to salvage and mitigate the negative aspects of this Five of Swords energy. So I'm just going to pull another clarifier. Okay, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this is this, and again, it's clarifying that potential outcome or where you're headed. I do feel like that this new journey, though, that you are, or this new action you're taking, this change, this new journey that you're embarking on, Gemini, that you are going to achieve the Ten of Pentacles with it. You are, and that's, the Ten of Pentacles is about material wealth and success and accomplishment. This is about you leaving a legacy. You could also be getting an inheritance as well. Sometimes the Ten of Pentacles speaks to that. But I feel like you are, just know you are going to be successful. But again, that success could come at a cost. Again, because you do have the Five of Swords there. But that cost can be reduced or mitigated just by having an open mind, being willing to compromise, and making sure that there's giving and receiving, and it's not just all take, take, take. So I'm going to pull a Angel Tarot card, Gemini, for you. For any last messages from Spirit and the angels. Let's see what we have. Let's see if there's any last messages from Spirit regarding this reading. And you have Page of Fire. So this is about being outgoing, creative, confident, and a little bit mischievous. I like that, Gemini. So this is that, know that news of an exciting new endeavor is coming your way, and use your originality and ingenuity for success. So this is about you tapping into your creativity, tapping into your passions and your inspirations, and to achieve success. So very nice. I do like that that mischievousness. So I'm going to also pull a Romance Angel Oracle card. Just see if Spirit has any messages for you regarding your relationships, whether or not they're romantic relationships, family relationships. So we have give your relationship a chance. So if you are in a relationship, in a partnership, Gemini, with someone, so it says work on your partnership. Now this could also represent, if you are in a business partnership, it could also represent working on that. And that could be where this compromise comes in, where this give and take comes in. Not that you might not want a business partner, especially if it was someone who was not giving you the full picture, that all the information with what you were doing before you decided to go off on your own or in a new direction. But you could even be going in a new direction with a partner, with a business partner. And if that's the case, again, just make sure that you're compromising and give that partnership or that relationship a chance, just by compromising and at least hearing them out and hearing their ideas and seeing how you can integrate that into your plan in moving forward. I'm going to pull one final card for you, Gemini. This is a living Reiki healing card. Reiki is energy healing. And, you know, we do develop energy blockages in this lifetime, and even we carry them forward sometimes from our past lives. And we also we develop subconscious blocks in our thinking. And I find that these cards and the messages help us to release and let go of some of those blocks. Okay, so we have patience. So Gemini, the message for you for the last half of January is, just for today, I will let go of anger. So that even could be where you are compromising here with this conflict, is that approach and deal with the people around you or that you're interacting with. Don't deal with them out of anger. Try to step away from that and step back from that emotion and try to just see things from their perspective, because that can go a long way in helping you to maintain relationships and not hurting people's feelings and their ego and their pride in times of conflict with other people. So that's your reading for the second half of January, Gemini. Thank you very much for joining me today and listening to the messages. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you are notified when the next readings come out. And again, thank you for joining me, and take care.